What's up everyone, this is Apocalypse Shard back with a new version of my app. I just figured I'd do a quick demo and highlight some of the new and slightly hidden improvements that I made since last time. Alright, let's get started. To start, you're probably going to want to go ahead and uninstall the last version. Unfortunately, the installer doesn't take care of that for you, so for those of you who don't know how to do that because you're boot camping or whatever, go to Control Panel, Programs, and then it should be right underneath your League install, just because of the naming. So, and then go ahead and remove it. And all this will do is this will just remove your last version, the version 1.1, so that you can install the new version. Alright, sorry about that, I had to cut this together. It looks like I forgot to include part of the actual files required for the installation, so I went ahead and changed the download link to the updated one, so now it should actually work. Here it is. Go ahead and grab it again. Go ahead and save that. And then after that, we can go ahead and open it. And then this is what I was missing. I was actually missing the application files. Go ahead and click Setup. Run it. And then after that, go ahead and click Install. And this is gonna automatically run. This is a new little welcome message. It should only appear once. Just for those of you that didn't watch this video, which I guess since you're listening to me right now is kind of irrelevant, but it's for people that don't watch the video, just to highlight two of the main new things that the new build includes. One of which is the updates. You can actually, I set up I hooked up something as part of the app that checks on website that I have whether or not there's a new version available. So you can just go ahead and hit go to File and Preferences right here, Help, and go ahead and go check for update. So this checks on a website that I will be updating as soon as I put up a new version, whether or not the version that you currently have is new. So I thought that was kind of neat and should help you keep your install up to date. And then the second version is, or the second improvement that is kind of tucked away is here, this Preferences. I haven't tested it because I do not play on Garena, so I'm not exactly sure how that works, but with the help of, let's see actually who, because they kind of deserve credit for giving me the link. Storm Crusader was one of the people that was hoping for Garena support, so but Blasting, it turns out Blasting was the one that gave me the actual file path. So this is basically what I'm using. So what this does is this basically just changes where it saves, where what you have to specify and where the actual build is saved. So it supports Garena builds, but if you actually play on Garena and you try it and it doesn't work, do let me know, and I'll see if I can figure out a fix for it. But this should be working and everything. And then other than that, you'll see that I removed the button, so it's everything that happens for the search is all live search. So so as you can see, it's automatically loading up depending on what you type. And the nice thing too is actually it's live filtering too. So you can see that it's all doing instantaneously and everything. And then the last major change, other than optimization, that I made is actually it checks for previous builds and then actually loads them up for you so that you can edit them as opposed to having to just straight overwrite without knowing what's in it. So for this to actually work, though, you have to either check Dominion or Summoner's Rift to check so that it can actually check for that build. So this is the order that you have to do it in. You have to check the build type, and then you have to select your champion. So let's do Summoner's Rift and then Akali, and then because this is a brand new install, I have to actually specify my where my Riot Games is saved. But remember that this is the file that you want. This is the folder that you want to find. But after that, we see that a build already exists for this champion, so we can go ahead and load and edit that. And then it goes ahead and loads the current build that is that you have customized to from previous versions, and then you can go ahead and just change this like any other build. You just don't have to start from scratch. And then you also probably saw this right here is I'm trying to remove reliance on future updates. I will be updating in the future, but just if you just don't want to have to bother downloading anything again, currently it does automatically update for Riot builds, so a new patch will not break your app build. You should still be able to do it, and then additionally, you can now enter a custom champion name, so that if a champion isn't included in this dropdown, you can just go ahead and select it. Ideally, this wouldn't have anything selected in it, so if it does, just go ahead and restart the app. I neglected to put a clear champion selection button, but just go ahead and restart the app, and then just type your custom champion name in, and instead it'll use that custom champion name for any future champions, so that you don't have to either wait for my updates, or you just don't have to download anything else again. And yeah, that's about it. It sums up a couple changes that most of you have been asking for. If you have any more, as you see, I'm happy to add things that improve the app. Thank you for your support, and enjoy.